ABC 17 News investigates the cost and numbers behind what full staffing looks like at the Columbia Police Department. City leaders are making budget requests right now to figure out what staffing and other projects look like. Police Chief Jill Schluty is asking for 51 new sworn police officers in that request. That is going to get them closer to the average authorized force as other similarly sized cities. That is from the benchmark cities average from 2023. It's something that Schluty knows she may not get right away, but it's at least a start to the conversation on what she feels CPD needs. All that growth, though, goes beyond just people on payroll. The Columbia Police Department has an authorized force of 194 people. Right now, it has 22 vacancies. That's 2 vacancies in the detectives unit, 3 in street crimes, 4 in traffic, and 7 in patrol. The airport is down 2 safety officers, and park rangers are down 3. Schluty says filling patrol is always the first order of business for a new hire, but she can't move anyone to a new assignment until they feel like they have those patrol spots filled.
Really a big part of this internally when we talk about retention is giving people a path to get where they want to go in this career. So when we don't have enough people and you want to become a detective or you want to become a sergeant, we don't have those opportunities to get you moved into those spots because we're like, we have to do patrol first. We have to answer the 911 calls first.
CPD works 12-hour patrol shifts from 6 in the morning to 6 at night. Each shift has about 16 officers, but the city sometimes has fewer with time off and training. Sergeant Matt Nichols at the Columbia Police Officers Association says a bigger patrol would let them pair up patrol officers again.
If you've got 2 bodies in a vehicle, you know, there are a lot of calls that we have to have at least 2 officers and sometimes more to be able to respond in given, you know, whatever the circumstances are.
Both Nichols and Schluty see a need for expanding the detectives unit. Schluty says car thefts are becoming a big problem in the city, and some aren't getting handed off to detectives. Both also want more detectives in the special victims unit, which looks at crimes both new and old.
So that we can take a look at like cold case homicides, even some active homicides that we just need more manpower to be able to thoroughly investigate.
So how much does all this staffing cost? Records show salary and benefits alone for 51 new hires cost more than $6 million. But Schluty says the cost of gear and vehicles brings it closer to $8 million. CPD this year is working with a nearly $35 million budget, and city leaders have already warned sales tax dollars, which CPD primarily relies on, are coming in slower than before. But Schluty says getting that staff and those dollars is a process she wants to at least start with the city council.
How would they know what the police department needs if we don't tell them and then say, hey, we got to all figure out a plan to make this happen? And I think that's one of the reasons why they really want to hear from, you know, citizens in the community about what they want to prioritize.
Just because we add 51, like that's not the end of time. Like we have to have a mechanism to continue to add because our community will continue to grow.
And that gets into the issue of where to put everyone. Schluty says the city never finished the work at the Northside Molly Thomas Bowden Center. SWAT vehicle bay, canine kennels, and the whole second floor never got finished due to rising costs. And the chief thinks the 92-year-old downtown building is at the end of its usefulness. She has her eyes on the old IBM building on the south side of town after the city's deal with Veterans United fell through.
There really are a lot of compelling things about looking at moving to that building. I think we could get what we need as a department, and we could also save the city a lot of money. So I think those are 2 great, compelling reasons to look really hard at it.
Construction documents I got show outfitting it might cost $24 million with an expanded cost of $36 million for other projects there. Well, there are right now no listed capital improvement plans for the Molly Thomas Bowden Center in the near future. You can find all the numbers discussed here on our website, abc17news.com.